I always told my dad I would love to race Rotax.
It's very, very exciting racing.
Competitive and fast.
Unreal.
You screw up your speed through the corner and you're done.
Find where the Rotax Match Challenge Series racing.
The world's best.
It's Rotax every time.
The Mazda Road to Indy has been training and promoting the best, most ambitious open-wheel drivers and teams in North America. Now, Max Speed Group and Anderson Promotions brings to the Rotax karting world a unique opportunity to experience the next level in racing.
A lot of these karters have a dream of becoming an IndyCar racer, and that transition going from Rotax to the Mazda Road to Indy is finally there for them to be able to get a feel of that car.
The Mazda Road to Indy, where drivers and teams from around the world come to succeed. This is where it all starts. This is where you want to be.
As an industry leader in promotion, Race Tech Development continues to provide a variety of services for the karting community, from media releases to website designs, social media, and marketing proposals. Your media source is Race Tech Development. Found online at racetechdevelopment.com, the experienced company and their team of employees can put a marketing plan in place for you. Race Tech Development is a proud supporter of the 2014 Cold Stone Rotax Pan American Challenge and all Max Speed promoted events.
Orson Racing is a proud sponsor of the Rotax Pan America. It is a great honor to be involved in such a great event. The Orson Racing team, founded by pro race car driver Fabio Orson, has 3 years of experience and tremendous success. Our team runs on a set of great principles: hard work, dedication, professionalism, and tireless data analysis to help our drivers reach their goals. We would like to thank our staff, drivers, and all those who support us endlessly. Orson Racing is proof that hard work and dedication are the keys to success.
KunaUSA.com is your online marketplace for Tony Kart, OTK, Rotax, Mojo, and Alpine Stars karting gear. With a fully stocked truck and trailer at each event and a national level race team and driver development program, Kuna USA's trackside sales program is open every event weekend, and Team Kuna USA drivers are consistently a threat for race wins and podium results. Kuna USA is a proud supporter of the 2014 Cold Stone Rotax Pan American Challenge, the Max Speed Group, and the Kuna USA Super Pole Award. Visit us online today at KunaUSA.com.
Motors once again come to life here at the GoPro Motorplex, as this is about to be a great one. There's at least 8 drivers already with tickets, I believe, to their respective teams for the grand finals. This is a stacked field of DD2 competitors. Making some notes, actually, in the lunch break, just to look at the unbelievable field that we have here of drivers who have already actually qualified in. Ben Cooper already has a ticket from the Super Nationals. Both Fred Woodley and Jeff Kingsley, the 2 Canadians, already with tickets. Alan Rudolph already has his ticket to Team USA for the Masters class. Gavin Reichelt won his ticket at the Challenge of the Americas. Michael Alavia scores his at the Grand Nationals. Jonathan Koitek at the Grand Nationals as well. I believe Ed Brand already has a ticket to the Euro Challenge, but that's in the senior category. This is amazing. Just a huge field, and of course, a ticket's still up for grabs. And I believe, don't know if Pierre-Luc Ouellette has one yet. So this could be an opportunity for Pierre-Luc to step up. But again, there's always the hierarchy of where you received your ticket that could change things. Wherever you receive your ticket, the higher one is where you get it from. It adjusts things at the other event. Always crazy. Ben Cooper going to start on pole position here for DD2, folks, the DKC guys. Dallas Karting Complex sponsoring this category. Ed Brand from England on the outside in the number 419. Cooper, the Canadian, by way of Great Britain, starting on the pole. Two Canadians on row number 2, Fred Woodley in the number 420-01 and Pierre-Luc Ouellette in the number 418. That's row 2. Alan Rudolph in the number 477, 5th, and Eugene Britz in the number 412 and 6th. Row 4 sees Jonathan Koitek alongside Gavin Reichelt, while row 5 has Nathan Ads in the 455 and Sabre Cook in the number 437. Both Ads and Cook would love to win this ticket. Alessandro Bazzotto in the 425 and Michael Alavia in the number 403 in 6th and 7th, while Jeff Kingsley and Dante Lara start ahead of Max Preston. Tail of the field. Watch for Kingsley in the number 416 to look for a big launch here. Here they come. Looking to go green, and we're underway. Green, green, green. Brand gets the lead. From the outside of the front row, Ed Brand grabs the lead. Ben Cooper to second. Opening lap, drivers settling in. Pierre-Luc Ouellette jumps into the 3rd spot. 4th, I believe, is Woodley. Woodley going to go to the inside, trying to battle it out with Pierre-Luc, but he gets right back by him. Brand, 4 wheels off. That allows Cooper to go into the lead. Woodley 2nd, Woodley in 3rd, Pierre-Luc 4th. It's got Alan Rudolph right there as well. Rudolph showing well against the seniors. That was the whole concept of this approach, was to get Alan some top-level senior experience before he goes to run Masters at the Grand Finals. Ed Brand in that 419, closing back up on Cooper as they've got themselves a little bit of an advantage now over Woodley. Rudolph runs 5th, Gavin Reichelt in 6th spot. Jonathan Koitek in 7th, Eugene Britz in 8th, Sabre Cook 9th, and Michael Olavia rounding out your top 10. Jeff Kingsley already to 11th. That's that scrap there for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Pierre-Luc Ouellette, Alan Rudolph, and Gavin Reichelt. Leaders out to a decent little advantage of about a second over Fred Woodley. It's like both Rudolph and Reichelt able to get by Pierre-Luc Ouellette. Oh, Brand gets into the back of Cooper. That was a big hit. Ed Brand got into the back of Cooper coming through turn number 1. Just drilled him. I don't know if Cooper just drove it down the inside, didn't get back on the throttle quick enough, and Brand tried to go outside in to get a good run out of the corner, and he hammered the back of Cooper. Very aggressive racing. Further back, another driver goes off. I think it's one of the, here's the replay here. So Cooper to the inside. Brand's going to get a better run from the outside, and he just drills Cooper. Cooper tries to come back across. And of course, it's Woodley who's going to lose it there. So Woodley had the trouble coming out because Cooper, of course, had to come back to the right to get to the corner. So Woodley's the one that had the issue there. Pierre-Luc Ouellet's been able to work his way back by both Rudolph and Reichelt. So Ouellet, PLO, back into third spot. Rudolph fourth, Reichelt fifth, Brits in sixth, Kingsley up to seventh. Remember, Jeff Kingsley started 13th, now up to 7th. Michael Alavia 8th. Sabre Cook just turned her fast lap of 47.228. She's now 9th. Nathan Adds in 10th. Cooper's been able to work his way back up here on Brand. Wonder if we'll see a little payback. Down into one. Here goes Cooper again to the inside. This time Brand doesn't drill him on the exit. Brand's gonna go by the inside of 3. Look at these guys having a great dice here at DD2. Cooper to the outside, Brand to the inside. Cooper tries to crisscross him on the exit. Can't really do that coming out of 4. But he takes the time to look over the shoulder to realize how much of a gap he has. Over 2 seconds. Again, inside out. Brand goes down the inside at turn number 8. Overcooks it, has to jack the car around, and Cooper smoothly slides the Morel to the inside. Here we come, that pass into turn number 8. Brand way down to the bottom. Look at the thing. It just pushed on him. He went too deep. You can see the thing had full steering input. And the car just plowed its way through the corner. Cooper just turned the Morel, aimed it towards the apex, back on the throttle, and had the position made before they even got to the kink before turn 9. Brand really hustling to try to hang in here with Cooper. Junior Max and Senior Max still to come to cap off today's action. It's 2014 Coldstone Creamery Pan Am Challenge. And a beautiful weekend here at the GoPro Motorplex. This racetrack just lends itself to national level racing. So many overtaking opportunities. Both Ed Brand and Pierre-Luc Ouellet setting their fastest laps. Pierre-Luc Ouellet in the position to grab a ticket to the grand finals if he has not already done so. Good little fight here right now for the 5th position. Alan Rudolph for the fight here right now with Eugene Brits and Michael Alavia, we believe. Rudolph in the 477. That's actually Koitek possibly up in the fight there. Or is that Sabre Cook? We'll have a better look as they come through here. That's the 57, 457 to Jonathan Koitek, having a good little dice here with the South African Eugene Brits. Koitek in the Tony Kart, Brits in the CRG, being paced by Alan Rudolph out front there in 5th position. This is essentially the battle for 5th as Rudolph runs 5th. Brits in 6th, Koitek 7th. Just behind them, Sabre Cook has worked her way to 8th position now in the number 437. Ten laps remaining. Last time by, Ben Cooper, just a scant margin of about 0.3 of a second as Brand, now back by probably three or four kart lengths. Rudolph's doing a good job to hold off Brits, keeping a decent gap between the two of them. All three of those drivers putting in their fast lap. And in fact, Sabre Cook able to get through as Koitek falls back to 11th. That was a timing issue, I believe. Koitek now looking like he's back to 7th spot. But Rudolph, Brits, and Cook all turning their fastest laps. .46.9 for Rudolph, 46.8 for Brits, 46.9 for Sabre Cook, about 0.6 of a second off the best laps turned by the lead drivers here right now. Jeff able to get back here to his laptop, so we got more people sending shout outs. Those of you taking the time to message us, we appreciate that. Shout out for Eugene Brits in the DD2 class, currently running in the 6th position. Obviously had a shout out here as well. Great run for Elvis Stoico. More stuff for Harry Colton as the family enjoy watching live here on KRN. Trouble for Cooper. Trouble for Ben Cooper. He slows on the racetrack coming out of turn number 1. And I believe will come to a stop. He does indeed come to a stop on the exit of turn number 3. So your leader, Cooper, an issue on track. Wow. Tough one there for Ben Cooper as he was leading with only 7 laps remaining. This puts the race into the hands of Ed Brand. Pierre-Luc Ouellette now runs in 2nd. Gavin Reichelt 3rd. Alan Rudolph 4th. Eugene Brits in 5th. Sabre Cook up to 6th spot, or 7th rather, right behind Jonathan Koitek. Cooper able to continue on though. He stopped on the exit of turn number 3, but he's able to continue. Cooper back across the line, so not sure what that was. Got a shout out to Sabre Cook from her Uncle Darren. So Pierre-Luc Ouellette, who kind of battled through getting that chassis dialed in throughout the weekend, now finds himself running strongly here as the 2nd place driver to Ed Brand. His fastest lap only good enough for 7th overall as Alan Rudolph has the 3rd quickest lap. Cooper 1st, Brand 2nd, Rudolph 3rd, Sabre Cook and Max Preston on fast laps. Max Preston now running up in the 11th position, a 46.831 for Preston. Preston now just turned to 46.744. So Max Preston finding a ton of speed here now. A full second ahead of Dante Lara in front of him. Preston in the 4.11. Car's rolling now. Eugene Brits just turned his fastest lap as well, 46.869. 3 laps to go here in DD2. Like a good little battle here now for the final position on the podium, 3rd spot. Gavin Reichelt and Alan Rudolph going at it here. Rudolph closing right up on Reichelt. He just turned his fastest lap. Rudolph 46.650. 2nd fastest lap of the day. Rudolph closing here. Pierre-Luc Ouellette runs 2nd to Brand, but Rudolph setting himself up with 2 to go, trying to go to 3rd. Rudolph, the ageless wonder, continues to show well. He'll be a Team USA driver in the Masters DD2 category in Valencia, Spain this year, but challenging himself against the youngins here this weekend. Brand leads, Ouellette 2nd, but we're watching this fight for 3rd. Gavin Reichelt in the 482, your DD2 champion. Actually, both of these drivers challenging the America's champions. Reichelt in DD2, Rudolph in DD2 Masters, and they're going to fight it out here for the final position in the top 3. White flag flying, Rudolph. Oh, I thought he was going to lick to the inside there. Trying to get a better run, coming out of 1 and 2, he's got it. Here goes Rudolph, coming out of the back straightaway right now, looking for the draft as they work their way down the back chute, gets it. Reichelt to the inside on the block. Rudolph right with him. Reichelt running full defense right now. Rudolph trying to find a way through. Final lap here. Ed Brand and Pierre-Luc Ouellette, who just turned his fastest lap, 1-2. Rudolph going to set it up for the hairpin. No, again, Reichelt right in the middle of the racetrack. Following this battle for 3rd. Rudolph trying to find a way by Reichelt, but he gets a good run on a 9. It'll be an inside move here. No, again, Reichelt going to pinch him down. Ed Brand, the winner in DD2. Pierre-Luc Ouellette 2nd by just a second. That may be a ticket for Pierre-Luc. Could be the ticket to the grand finals for Pierre-Luc Ouellette, a 2-time world champion already. Gavin Reichelt ends up 3rd as he's able to hold off Alan Rudolph by 0.04 of a second. Eugene Brits comes home in 5th. Sabra Cook in 6th position. Started 10th up to 6th. Nathan Adds in 7th, Alessandro Bozzotto 8th, Dante Lara 9th, and Max Preston rounds out your top 10. Fast lap of the race of 56.627 for Ben Cooper. Alan Rudolph, 2nd quick time, 46.650. But nonetheless, this one belongs to Ed Brand as he scores a victory by a 2nd over Pierre-Luc Ouellette. Brand will cruise around the racetrack with the checkered flag, the Intrepid. The winning chassis here in DD2. Just 2 more races still to come, folks. Stay with us. Because next up, scheduled to go at 3:05, just about 9 minutes from now, is Junior Max. And that is going to be an exciting race. Junior Max, next up live here on KRN.